Keke Palmer's brand evolution is one of the most interesting things that's happening in public right now, and nobody's talking about the business of it. I posted this on Threads, and it took off because I feel like I really hit on something. So, y'all remember a few years ago, she released her book. And what we didn't realize, or a lot of us didn't realize anyway, is that the homegirl has been running multiple businesses, multiple companies. She had directing credits. She had ventures that never made the news because it wasn't drama, right? But she's been doing this stuff and building multiple businesses and setting herself up like a mogul. She's letting us see more of who she is. And one of the ways that we're really getting to be reintroduced to not Keke Palmer, but Lauren, okay, with her TED Talk. And if y'all haven't seen that TED Talk, you got to go and check that out because it is definitely for anybody who's the eldest daughter, anybody who has carried their family on their backs, anybody who's used to being the caregiver, who's used to putting themselves on the back burner, who's used to working and getting professional success, but not investing in living life. It's not a rebrand. She didn't have to stop being the Keke that we know, the entertainer, the funny person, the artist, the creative. She's just now adding a new layer that gives her some complexity and lets us see her as a full individual and not just the character of Keke Palmer. Everything that she's done up until this point emphasizes and highlights a different side of her. Keke as a mom, Lauren as a mom, as a business mogul, as a director, as a public figure, as a speaker, as someone whose voice holds weight beyond being entertaining. Definitely can't just skip past the part where she had Michelle Obama, our forever first lady, on her podcast, because that lets you know the level of credibility that she has built as an interviewer. And of course it helps that she's famous, but just the type of conversations that you would have with her, the type of platform that she's built, and the way that she is now being able to position herself in a way where people get to take her more seriously is so beautiful to see. And I actually have a whole lot more to say on this topic because I think that there are a lot of lessons that we can learn from Keke that I have already broken down for y'all. So I'm posting this so that y'all can hold me accountable to doing this case study, this deep dive on Keke Palmer, and most importantly, what it means for you and what we can learn that we can apply to ourselves as we evolve and grow as creative entrepreneurs.